Welcome everybody to another episode of the Wrestle Bay podcast, where we shoot my God.
This is the Wrestle Bay Podcast.
And we're back at it again. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Wrestle Bay podcast, the number one podcast in the Bahamas of wrestling, where we talk about everything in the world that is professional wrestling. I am your host, Diallo, and these are my co-hosts, Marcus and Gabe. How you guys doing today?
We good, buddy.
It's very hot day.
It's a very, very
It's
hot,
very hot.
Buddy. Yeah,
very hot Independence Day.
Happy
Independence, everybody.
Bahamas.
Yes, happy Independence, Bahamas. It's
See the
another
flag.
year.
See the flag. See the flag.
Yeah. So today we will be talking about the biggest, hottest, and hottest news going around in the wrestling world. Okay, so this segment here is called the Wrestle Sip Sip, and the first topic we have is Sheamus isn't returning to WWE. What do you guys think about that, man?
Being that like right now, Sheamus is probably one of the longest tenured superstars in the roster.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad because it's like he was always there, you know. Like every
Yeah.
time he always had something going on to where he was like he had like good attention going on, and his matches are always good, bro. I could just immediately point to his match with Gunther. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. And the thing is, he had also a good tag team run as well with Cesaro.
Twice.
The bar.
Cesaro and the Braun. Yes. We don't
Boy.
just set the bar. We are.
The bar.
Apparently, the reason why he left WWE is because TKO tried to swindle him into renegotiating his contract. So he didn't like it. Now he's leaving.
Oh, they tried to give him that vet minimum.
I know what it was, but it definitely wasn't to his liking.
I ain't surprised because they wasn't really doing nothing with his character. So
Yeah.
I know he was about to leave sooner or later.
Well, yeah, that's true because he wasn't really doing anything to say consistently.
Yeah.
They might have bring him in one moment here, then leave him off for like a good month also, just to do nothing.
And then let my boy win the Intercontinental Championship, man. Come on.
Yeah,
That's the only thing he needed.
I noticed that. I didn't realize he never won it. I know he won all the other titles, but I never knew he actually didn't win that.
My whole thing is now it's like TKO is kind of ruining the way how we see WWE for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like everyone is just unhappy because of them, bro. Like Sheamus leaving. The New Day ain't there no more. They literally almost made Roman Reigns take his ball and go home.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, it's the same similar situation with the New Day. They offered the New Day to negotiate their contracts over again. Same thing with Sheamus. All them left.
I don't know what they doing, bro. I don't understand it. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand it either.
I'd be happy to see him active, just active on the whole, but like
Yeah.
Mhm.
because he's been with the company so long, I would like to see him retire there, and
Same.
then like
I could agree.
or something like that, you know.
Yeah, Sheamus still Sheamus.
Yeah.
So the question today is, where you guys think he's going?
Oh boy. See, the obvious answer would always be AEW.
AEW.
But for me, I would definitely say I wouldn't mind seeing him in TNA. TNA needs star power.
Yeah, they need some household names.
They need some star power now.
Not saying they ain't doing well enough by themselves now, but a few
No, most
more
definitely.
little key names will put them on the market a little bit more.
Yeah, a couple more key names will help them out even better.
Yeah.
I honestly, given his style, I wouldn't mind seeing him in like in like I can't remember what the UK wrestling promotion called, but I wouldn't mind seeing him there, or because
Mm,
his like because of his like hard hitting stiff wrestling style, have a
yeah,
run in New Japan. Like I feel like he
yeah.
could do really good in New Japan.
And they
Yeah.
hit very hard in New
They hit
Japan.
hard as fuck.
You ask any wrestler that ever wrestled in New Japan, or well,
Mm-hmm.
Japan in general, they
They're
will tell
striking.
you
Hey, I'll pay any money to see him
stiff.
bro kick a few of them.
I would too.
And you
I
know they're
would
going
too.
and you know they can sell the hell out of that.
Sell the hell out of
Yeah,
that.
most definitely.
Sell.
Hell out of that.
Most definitely. So, all right, guys, the next topic in news:
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk came back and won the WWE Championship.
Hip hip. Boo. Hip hip. Boo. Hip hip.
Boo! You stink!
Bro, we was playing Fortnite. We was playing
Oh
Fortnite,
man,
and I had WWE on playing in the background. Was like on the side. All I hear is music going. I'm like, hold on, CM Punk back, and I hear the crowd them cheering. Then I look on the TV, I see CM Punk with the title in his hand. I was like, whoa, hold on, what's going on? What's going on?
and see, they were in Chicago
Yeah.
for the show, so I was expecting him to come back, but not in that aspect.
Not in the championship match. Like, I mean,
You
like,
know?
you ain't hearing that. I mean, I love CM Punk now, don't get me wrong. But
Mhm.
story wise, it made no sense, WWE.
Bro, none. Because why would you then have Gunther and Sami do that interaction at the beginning of the show?
Yeah.
What
I
the-
and see the thing is, I already knew Sami wasn't gonna have it long, but I didn't know he's gonna I didn't know he's gonna lose it that fast though. I really didn't.
Hey, Dave Meltzer jinx him.
For real, he really did. He really did.
he said,
Come on, boy.
Dave Meltzer said he don't think Sami's a guy in their plans, and it worked out the way he say.
So him winning the title was an accident?
Boy,
Listen, you gotta ask the people behind the scenes.
Bro,
I don't. I honestly can't tell you.
you know what feeling that gave me?
what?
What?
Remember when see and then see he fucking ass involved again. Remember when CNF No. Because see, the thing is, I love CM Punk. Love his character, love his promos, love his wrestling, love everything. He involved again. Because he had a WWE Championship. He beat John Cena. He run away. Then he had a vacant title on Raw.
I do remember that. That was a crazy night. That was a crazy night.
It was a crazy night.
The next topic in news, and this is a very debatable. This is very debatable. Jey Uso's wife divorces him. What do you guys think about that?
I'd say this. We have been seeing the little alleged reports on Twitter, TikTok for a little while, saying that him and Miss Parker, had a little thing going, So this one ain't come as a surprise either to me, but we definitely don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but
Yeah, we don't know the full details of how it happened or why it happened. The only thing we can go off of is we saw videos of them two walking in the airport. He posted on Instagram saying that she's mine. That's all we could basically go off
he
of.
kind of alluded to it when he was on Shannon Sharp and saying that them two was together.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know if that was a smart decision.
I don't know, man.
If you were in a divorce battle, I don't know if that's a smart decision. But anyways, we can see how it plays out.
I don't know, man. In my opinion, I don't think that should have come out so public like it is now. Because we don't really want to be in people business like that. But
we just want to enjoy wrestling. Hey, if Vince was there, this would have then been a storyline.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You want me to tell you what he'd do too? He'd have Jay's wife and kids come out in the story as well.
Yeah. That's a key Vince storyline right there.
Classic modern leader.
I just don't like the situation at all for his wife because she isn't someone who really in the public eye, and then it's like, and then the kids it's like stuff like this is kind of like always make the situation worse
Yeah.
because it's like Jey Uso and Jada Parker used to be in like the limelight and then have like stories and stuff and rumors and float around and stuff like that. I could only imagine how she feel at home seeing all this shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Stuff like this, I much rather it be private to where like y'all just go your separate ways, especially when kids involved, because you
Yeah.
know people
Yeah,
can see your kitty online. So it's
very.
like,
Even online and in school, you all remember how
yeah,
it used to
like
be in high school and primary
What?
school. These kids be vicious, and they worse than
Very
me.
vicious.
hey,
Yep, even
hey,
worse.
I could remember. I can when is this? I think this is in grade 10 or whatever. And
Hmm.
you them just going around laughing at who didn't have a daddy.
But
I'm like, bro, what? What?
I mean to laugh, but yeah, he
yeah,
ain't
that's how
lie.
it was.
He
It's
ain't
like,
lie.
I could remember back then if your parents was in a scandal on Friday, on
Hmm.
Monday that was a talk in homeroom.
Yep.
it's like, but you see Vincent? Hold on. Vincent ain't got no daddy. Who else ain't got no daddy? Who else ain't got why are you hunting down the fatherless? What's the point?
Oh man. Well, the next topic of the day in news, we have Kenny Omega winning the AEW World
Mm,
Championship. And
finally,
he goes on to All
finally.
In against Will Ospreay.
Yep. We
That
get
should
to
be
see
another
greatness.
banger.
Listen to me, okay? I wanted MJF to win, right?
Yeah.
But these three individuals are so good. I can't even get mad. I can't get mad at all. Okay? They're about to put on a match of the century. Have y'all watched the first two matches between
The two
Kenny
of them.
Omega and Will Ospreay?
I saw the first one.
Yeah, I saw bits
That
and pieces of it.
and then there was another one at their Forbidden Door pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, that match was pretty good, and I must give it to AEW for the way they are putting on their shows because I think that was just basically like how Dynamite, that's their regular Raw, SmackDown, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're giving you pay-per-view level shows
Mm-hmm.
for their
Mm-hmm.
regular taping. And
Yep.
that was chef's kiss. That
Yep.
match was a banger.
Yep. They are
So
definitely doing some good things.
they're doing some good things, and I am excited to see what they're gonna do for the pay-per-view.
Boy, that's going to be a good pay-per-view. Because so far, I think they have about 30,000 people that purchased tickets so far. And the show isn't until like the end of August. So it's going to be, I don't know what the whole lineup is,
Mm.
but that's the first main match that they announced. But man, that is going to be an amazing match. I have Will Ospreay winning for sure. There's no way he's losing in his home country.
I mean, I don't know if they
You
would
don't
put the
think so?
title on Kenny Omega so fast and then just take it up. Well, this ain't WWE, so I know. We'll see. I have to give AEW
Mm.
another kudos because I love how the way they decorate their rings.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they book like unique arenas. They
Yeah.
don't always go to the big basketball stadium arena.
Yeah.
You know,
Or footwear.
not all the time they do that. So yeah, they just as fine good arenas to go to.
Like I speaking specifically though about how creatively they designing their sets. Like how for the beach break they had the
Yeah,
sand, they had
yeah.
they had the lifeguard chairs and stuff like that. This is
Mm,
something WWE used to do, and they don't do
yeah,
it no more. Only thing we is get screens.
yeah.
So I appreciated that.
Yeah, and that's one thing I always said, like, because they do it for like specific shows.
Yeah.
It don't have to be a pay-per-view, but it'll just be like a specific special episode for Dynamite or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They'll make a special set for it any chance they get.
I do like the fact that it's like a bunch of uniqueness with their different stages. I miss
Yeah.
when WWE used to do it, like, because now they stopped kind of doing it they
Mm.
stopped doing it to save money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not
Because
mistaken, it was a report that came out and it was like listing of how much money they used to spend on just pyro and stuff like that.
brother,
And it's
Yeah.
brother,
expensive.
It was a
It's
very, very
very
expensive.
expensive.
I think from what I saw was like over 200K a show.
Yep.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of
That's a lot.
for Fireworks? Bro, that's a lot.
But they could scale back just a little bit, but still give you some creativity. That's what's missing in the WWE these days.
Because
Creativity.
I think the kind of thing that they went kind of evolved from, like, well, not evolved from, but they're trying to kind of replace pyro with lights. Where Finn Balor doesn't have pyro, but whenever he went down and do this, the lights would turn.
The lights
super
go
bright.
up. Yeah.
When Cody Rhodes on the flicking turnbuckle, when he do this, the lights is flicking brighten up. Like, you know what I mean? It's stuff like
Yeah.
do it, and they was doing it in a different way. But I miss the pyro, bro.
I do.
Yeah.
I miss the sets, like how they used to have for Armageddon and Great American Bash and the regular SmackDown with the punch.
New Year's Revolution.
They were so unique.
New Year's Revolution.
And fire used to come out the dragon.
Yes,
bro.
WWE, bring it back, please. I mean, just scale it down just a little bit. Show your creativity like you normally used to. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Next up, and probably the last piece of news that we have right now, is from the Dark Side of the Ring episode, where Jeff Jarrett, Battle of TNA Part 1 and 2 in the episode, Awesome Kong states that she made less than a McDonald's manager at the peak of her career under TNA general manager, Dixie Cobb.
Now, Dixie, you know you're wrong for
boy.
that. You're
Very
wrong for
wrong.
that, Dixie.
Very, very wrong.
But you remember that way when Awesome Kong and Gail Kim was tearing down the house, right? That was some classic matches, classic promos, classic rivalry.
Those two, they actually put on matches better than some of the guys.
Push.
You know, so man. So for them to have those good matches and to just be getting paid no more than a McDonald's manager is absolutely insane.
Mind you, now
absolutely insane.
And falling and breaking shit.
Exactly. You have to pay them their medical bills, and I feel for it too.
But you have to realize, in that time of wrestling, a lot of people was getting frigged over. Like, you remember when they had like the main event mafia? Bro, they had dudes making like minimum McDonald's fries money. like obviously people kind of making more money now because of inflation and whatnot, and then more like structural contracts, and then you have a lot more ways to get yourself out there.
Yeah,
because you have to remember too, back then they didn't really have like much option. If you wasn't on like a big show, you had to been doing a lot of independent shows just to survive.
And even still today, a lot of them still do independent shows, you know, that aren't in WWE, I should say, because they don't really let them do independent shows like that.
I had to take a second just now to research how much a McDonald's manager make, and it's actually $53,000 to $62,000 per year.
That's actually decent. I can't lie to you.
Hey,
that's actually decent.
That's decent for the regular man, but for somebody like them who have to travel,
yeah, bro.
They deserve way more. They deserve way more.
Whoa. That's today though.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's today.
True.
That is today.
06.
So this would have been like an 06, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been an 06.
Okay, 53 to 58.
That's still Jesus.
But not for.
I thought it was less.
But not for a traveling.
Not for a traveling celebrity who making a company millions.
Yeah, definitely. She deserved way more than that. She deserved way more than that.
Wait,
per year.
Merch alone.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to headlines. From headlines to the action inside the ring. Do you guys want to do the AEW Dynamite Beach Break review?
Yeah, so I watched the Beach Break, and I must admit I never been an AEW guy, but I used to just check in and hear, especially how Mercedes went over there and Cody was there, you know. But I watched the entire pay-per-view from start to finish, and I must say it was a certified banger. Every match was top class.
I agree. Me and Marcus watched at the same time. Boy, listen, it's when they put on good matches like that for an entire show and the crowd is in it, like they loud, they ain't sitting down, just Somebody,
where was it? Where was it?
it was in Clearwater, Florida. So the arena that they was at, it was like an open, I
So,
shouldn't say arena, but it's like an open set or something like that.
so picture Cruise Port Arena, the little arena that they have where people
Yeah,
just perform. Picture that.
yeah. It was basically that, but it holds like 4,000 people or so. That was a really really good show. They even had some celebrities that they had two streamers there, Agent and what's the other guy name? Oh Lord, the name went out of my head. Um, It'll
Wait,
come to me after.
so while you're trying to remember the streamer, I must give a little shout out to Chris Jericho.
Oh boy, I know where this is going.
Listen,
I know where this is going.
Chris Jericho, I remember. Listen, you were part of my childhood. I remember all the light up jackets. You know everything that you, even the Battle of the Sexes matches you had with Lita and Trish, with you and Christian. Classic. You were classic. I must say you've gotten a little slow. That moonsault, you don't get enough air that you used to, but you still
man.
put on a good match and you
man.
still could go.
Watch your
So
mouth.
my hat's off to you, buddy. You did a good job.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. The man 50. Watch your
Hey,
mouth.
for 50, he
For
still
50, you still go.
He still could go. I just remember him in his prime, and
Yeah,
Watch your mouth.
for 50, he could still go. He lived slow.
he lives
You
slow.
want
He lives slow.
You know what, Marcus?
Mhm.
You wanna point out the downfall of Chris Jericho? Huh?
Oh God, no man.
You wanna point out that he's gotten slower? Huh?
Oh,
You just made the list!
hey, that was an iconic era too.
Yes, it was.
It was.
It most definitely was. Okay, moving on. Another topic we have Carmelo Hayes is getting another shot at Trick for the United States Championship. Again.
They better pull the trigger this time.
Now, do you guys think he's actually going to win this time?
No, I think he can win. I think he's gonna win it at SummerSlam. I think something is gonna happen, whereas he, get interrupted or something like that, and he's gonna win. Then they can set up the match for SummerSlam, and he probably can win it at SummerSlam.
What if Yachty do like a 180?
What do you mean, like turn on him?
Yeah, turn on Trick and he'll like Carmelo.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Nah,
Ain't nobody see that coming.
I feel like him and Trick have too much good chemistry. Too much good chemistry, like in promos and everything. Man, you saw them backstage promos?
Mm-hmm.
He getting a little annoying now, though.
Lil Yaya's doing really good.
Doing good.
Cannot lie. He is doing good.
What he doing?
Yeah, I can't. He's doing really good. I commend him for it. Okay, so it's time for the Island Outtakes. Okay, so first up, Layla says that Lay Cool is probably the only way she'll ever get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Do you think she deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
As a singles competitor?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Why?
I don't think she done enough.
Well, yeah.
Personally, I don't think so. Because when you look at who's still not in, like, you know what I mean? And then the P.E. James thing, I still holding that against.
That's still messed up. That's still messed up.
Bro, like I hated that program so much. I hated that program so much. Like probably bottom 10. Yeah, that bottom 10.
Yeah, she is most definitely one of the most recognizable women in the industry for sure. She has done some good stuff, but I might have to agree with Gabe. She probably doesn't as a singles competitor, but as a tag team, definitely.
Okay, so
no, but then again too, as a tag team, but like how though?
So
Lay Cool had a good run.
no, Lay Cool was running.
They had a running, bro. they had a good run, right? But then wasn't that mainly Michelle McCool and
No,
Layla
bro.
as like the no? Because here it is. They didn't have a tag team
Title.
championship
They didn't have a
system
tag team
yet.
title back then. But you know
Yes,
that's when they
Oh,
just
well, yeah.
that's when they
they
just
didn't have
split the
any
Divas
yet
Championship.
like that.
Well, they just split the
Yeah.
Women's Championship and they turned it into friendship
Yeah.
friendship
But that
bracelet
was
type thing.
innovative, though.
It
That was
was innovative.
innovative.
So for me, I disagree. Let me tell you why I disagree. Okay, I agree with you that there are women that's supposed to be in there before her, right? You have Melina, you have Mickey James, you have China, you have all these women who deserve a spot in there. I'd say before Layla, right? But I do think she deserves a spot as Layla because when you look at some of the women who went in, God forgive me, I love Tori Wilson. I love Tori Wilson, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she ain't even wearing the
God say,
champ.
God forgive me.
I love Tori Wilson. She's iconic, right? But
Sorry
she
if
ain't
you're
even
seeing this. We actually love you.
love
We
you.
don't hate you.
But she didn't get a chance to hold none of the championships. Layla won the Diva Search in 2006. She's the last holder of the Classic Women's Championship belt as herself before her and Lake Wood started to take off. That was like right when beginning when they was about to take off. She defeated Beth for the Women's Championship. She was the
Yeah,
last
I do
holder.
remember that.
And when she came back from injury, she won the Diva Championship. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though that's enough.
So you saying, all right? So Michelle McCool is a Hall of Famer, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Hall of Famer, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Victoria Hall of Famer, yes?
No.
She still needs to be in there.
Victoria,
She needs to be in there.
Jazz,
She needs to be in there.
they deserve to be in Hall of Fame.
No, but I mean like not like right now, but potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
No, definitely, yeah.
Is Gail Kim in it?
No.
There are a few people that should be ahead of her.
Most
Now,
definitely.
mind you, there are people in it that I don't feel like should be in the Hall of Fame. That's just my personal opinion. So, like, I ain't gonna ask you to do that again. I didn't hear who you said, but I know you said someone. I ain't gonna ask you to say it again. I can look at it when the episode drop. So like
Oh man.
like if you do her career in totality, yes, but
Mm-hmm.
just as like a singles competitor by herself, if you X out the Michelle McCool stuff, I don't think so. Like I feel like there's only a few people who should be inducted in a group and individually. Like for example, I feel like Roman Reigns should be inducted twice for the
Wait,
bloodline,
twice? Oh, okay, okay. I
for the
understand. Yeah,
bloodline, and
yeah,
then for him being him by himself.
yeah,
Kofi,
yeah.
I feel like Kofi Kingston should be in there twice for
Mm-hmm.
Kofi, and then being a part of the New Day.
Yeah. I
But
agree.
when you
I
see the
agree.
names that I call, Layla fit there.
I mean her name isn't as big compared to some of the other
And
women
then
that
how
was there
long
at
was
that
she in
time.
WWE at the time?
From 2006. From
Um
2006 to what?
To win.
I don't
20
I She said
to
it she said
20,
it in the podcast
20
but I can't remember.
2012, 2013. I think it's a 2012, 2013 around there. Maybe 15. I can double check it.
Yeah, I can't remember how
Right.
long.
And then my thing is, in that
Mm-hmm.
time of run, Mickey James is on top, Bad Phoenix is on top, Michelle McCool is on top. So you
Trish.
have Trish was like kind of like the end, kind of
And
finishing out,
then part of it, yeah.
but she was
2015.
still, there. And it's like when you look at the top names of who was there,
Mm-hmm.
if we wasn't having this conversation, I don't think I would have brought up Layla at all.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
But then
Now,
again, you have
not
the
saying that she wasn't good. It's just I don't
Mhm.
feel like Hall of
Yeah.
Fame. I don't think so.
but then again, you still have to blame WWE's booking for that too.
I mean, but everyone can be the best at their current
That's
time.
true.
I agree.
Yeah, everyone can be the best for real.
Everyone can be the best at their current time.
But in the Attitude Era, most of those women who was killing it, any one of them could have been champion. That's
True.
how strong they were being booked.
Back
Nydia,
then,
Lita, Victoria, Trish, all of them at the time. Ivory was still there.
Oh yeah, I remember Ivory.
Any of them could have been champion because that's how strong each one of them was being booked.
Yeah, they were booked strong though. They were booked strong.
Molly Holly, all them.
I don't.
Mhm.
I don't think so. I don't think. I may be remembering this different than you, but I remember that Trish was a superstar at the time of the Attitude Era. China was like a big superstar at the Attitude Era. But then the other female wrestlers around, I think they was just there for opponents for the two names that I just listed. Because when you look at Lita didn't get her time really until the end of the Attitude Era. Because remember, she was with the Hardy Boys for most of the time.
Well, see, back then a lot of the
And then
women that was there, they was just there for like being like
management.
escorts or
Escorts.
doing
Eye
being
candy.
like a manager or something. Yeah, it's basically just an eye candy. It only started to get better when they started to get in matches. Shoot, they even was doing swimsuit matches and all that stuff.
Gravy bowl.
Yeah,
Mud wrestling.
I can't believe they actually had them doing all that for real. Now that I think about it,
We
they
came
didn't
a
even have that.
long way.
They didn't even have them like touching that ring at all to do
The
any
apron.
wrestling move.
The apron, like slapping the apron, maybe.
Wow,
Yeah.
they came from far. They came from very far. A lot
Yeah.
has changed though.
Hmm.
Yep. So the next topic we have, does Jada Parker deserve better?
Miss Parker. Miss
Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, boy.
Parker.
What do we mean?
Okay, so we meant, does she deserve that
Marcus or
opportunity
Smiler?
to be on the main roster? Because she has been stuck in NXT forever. Okay? I want to get your opinion on it.
Wait, she's kind of like the last one who didn't get called up, eh?
I feel that way because there have
Yeah.
been talent that got there either the same time as her or after her, and they're already on the main roster.
So
I can give you a take on her, right? Let me tell you what holding her back. She's
Mm.
beautiful. She's beautiful. I see her moveset in the ring. She's kind of pretty, she got a little something going on. But I
Mhm.
think it's the ghetto girl.
The gimmick?
The gimmick is kind of putting her on the map and holding her back at the same
Mhm.
time. I think she needs to change her gimmick. She has an opportunity to do that with this rivalry she has going on with Natty, the low-key legend. But
Yeah.
she has to
Mikey.
change her gimmick up a little bit. And she need a new theme song. Theme song is Make You Too,
I think she's still rocking with the original theme song that she always had. I haven't listened to it in a while. But yeah, I think she got to do something with her gimmick. She doesn't
Yeah.
have to change the whole thing, but like tweak it somehow.
She got to do something with it because it ain't coming off authentic. Right?
Yeah.
Because when you look at some of the women who actually it's stick, Charlotte Flair, Naomi with the caution, Sasha Banks the boss. It's kind of
Mhm.
like them heightened. It's still them, but they just over exaggerating it for TV.
I still think she deserves to be on that main roster because we don't know how that character would work on the main roster. Now,
Where was she?
granted,
But
now
do you
granted, the
think
WWE fans, the crowd, like they just stay quiet for anything. So I don't know, but I feel like she deserved to be on our main roster. But
I think she does. I think she just needs just something, a little
Yeah.
spice. She just needs a little spice. Now I do love those promos she cutting right now for Natty. I like that. It's
Mhm.
starting to become a little believable, and I think
Mhm.
Natalia is the perfect person for her to work with. The boat.
I agree. She could learn a lot from
She can learn a
Natalia
lot.
because she's a veteran in the game.
I mean, shoot, this rivalry might be like a main event tryout, depending
Yep.
on how good she does in this. So this may
Yeah.
be her opportunity.
That's actually a good way to look at it.
But then my thing is like I just hope that she doesn't fall under the curse of so many of the NXT like number one
Mhm.
that go to the main roster
Mhm.
because
And go
fuck,
wah wah
bro,
wah.
Yeah.
I have a list like my arm's length long.
Give me a few of them.
Okay, a few. Andrade.
Bomb.
But that was tough. Alistair Black. They let him
Bomb.
go and bring him back and still ain't doing nothing with
And
him.
still ain't doing nothing with him.
Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa. What dude name who used to do this?
Oh, the 10. Oh God.
Flick.
So,
What was it?
sorry guys. The names just going out of our heads because we just doing so much right now, but we know who the hell we talking about.
Yeah, because bro, it's so many. Bobby
Sean Spears.
Roode,
Sean Spears. That's
John
him.
Spears, Bobby Roode, yeah, Mello. I mean, Trick there right now. So I can't really say anything but him. But then it's like so much of that talent where y'all could have used it, and so much good could have been done with it.
Yeah.
It's just disappointing, bro. It's just disappointing, especially Alistair Black. Because
Yeah.
I
He is
thought
so
they was
good.
going to have him like almost like a Undertaker 2.0 type thing, where I'm big, but I still dark, and I could kick your head off instead of punching your head off. Like,
Like an ender. He was gonna be an ender. He was ending.
yeah. But
Yeah.
like,
Well.
But
no man.
coming back to team songs, right? What I say, team songs can make you too.
Mm-hmm.
Shrek Williams' team song helped elevated him.
I could agree. That's a
No,
banger.
you
That's
want me
a
to tell you
banger.
what I feel for me to help elevate him?
Lash.
It wasn't even the song,
Mm-hmm.
It was Booker T
Booker T.
commentary that time.
What? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to Booker T because his comment is really
one of the
good.
greatest of all time, Booker T. God.
King Booker.
Booker.
And I, King Booker, will not sully my royal hands by touching one who wears such filth.
That reminds me, I just saw that video the other day.
Oh my
It's
God.
too funny.
Booker T stomping a mud hole in him. Oh my God.
Oh man. That is too funny.
T.
That is too funny. All right, guys. So the next topic we have is more wrestling should be in the Bahamas. What is you guys' opinion on it?
I agree.
I could agree. I could agree as well.
Because right now in the Bahamas we have what? Three of them here that actually lives here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, what we know, we have about 3 or 4 guys, that wrestle when, something happens, but they usually work their 9 to 5. But yeah, I think we need to have some more wrestling going on in the country because I mean, it's a good event. It's a nice family event, man.
It's always a good family event. My
Yeah,
whole thing about it is like I just feel like we do have a lot of the wrestling fans here in the Bahamas, but it's just like you still have those people where they kind of closeted because if they
yeah,
try to talk about it, but you still watching wrestling, boy?
yeah.
But you watching wrestling?
Don't be scared, guys. Come
Hey,
on,
hey,
come on,
hey,
come
hey,
on out,
hey,
come on
hey,
out.
hey! All y'all people that live in the Bahamas and are wrestling fans, don't listen to anybody that tell you say, "Oh, why you still watching wrestling?"
Listen,
We don't care.
listen.
We still watch it.
They
We
do that to
still
me.
watch it and we love it.
They do that to me all the time, and you know what I say? I don't give a. I don't give a
Yep,
fuck.
yep. This is literally like soap opera for us. Okay,
Bro,
just
it's
as
like
just as just as
Tyler.
how it is like when people watch movies.
Mhm.
That's what it is. Movies are fake. They are acting. Okay? In wrestling, they are acting as well. Now it's predetermined, but they
It's
still
scary.
get injured. I have seen some horrible injuries happen in a ring.
So
So it's
some of
still
them is get a championship match and then they is win it, but separate their shoulder in the match and never get a chance to fight for it again.
oh boy. Finn Balor, we still want you to win the
Man.
Universal Championship, man. We still want you to win that championship.
Yeah, but wrestling is like a live action movie. That's what it is. A live action movie.
Yes, it is. But we definitely need some more shows over here because the only show, like big show that we know that came over here was all Caribbean Wrestling. Okay, that's run by Mark Henry
And then
and
and before that was
mm, BWE Bahamas Wrestling Entertainment.
Entertainment.
They were really the ones to really start bringing in some of the wrestlers for like a show or two, but it was more of a small thing. Okay, so like it wasn't really like huge advertisement. A lot of people really didn't know. We ended up finding about it because we saw a flyer in the store of a chicken place.
I think
that's how I saw it.
The first one we went to, I think, was by Layla Hall. That was the first one we went to.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it was at Loyola.
And then from then, I think he had 2 other shows. They had a live one by the mall. So we gotta, give them the little kudos because they really started.
Definitely.
They started.
Definitely.
It's not like a really, really old promotion though, because I can't remember what the thing was who used to put this on, but I remember I had to been about. I'm not doing it. I was 6. I'm not going to speculate. I was 6. But I remember my old man to take me to the Candle Isaac's gym one Saturday.
Yeah.
And he was just like, it was a surprise. We stand to the ticket counter, get our tickets, and I walk in. And it was a wrestling ring. I was like, what the hell? Like, and that was the first time like I ever experienced it. Like, I can't remember who all was wrestling, but I remember Nasty Boys was there. I remember, I think it was Spike. Spike was there. Bro, it was like a couple people.
Yeah.
But you couldn't tell me this wasn't the greatest night of my entire life, bro. Because I was looking at wrestling right in front of me at 6 years old, bro. And we need more of that. We need more of that here. Because it's like, wrestling, it brings people together. It's still niche to be a wrestling fan, although it gained world popularity. But like, it's one of the best things out there, bro. Just to watch and experience, because like the feelings that it is give you, like I don't think basketball don't give me the feeling that wrestling is giving me. Football,
I could agree.
Like when you go to one of the shows and you see how the kids are really so into it, they run into the ring and they thinking that it's real. That's what it does. That's what it does for them, man. It brightens people day.
Let me talk to the Bahamian people right quick. So, right, if you have never
you have to swallow your mic before you start doing that.
Just. if you are Bahamian, ever been to a wrestling event, please go to one. Please go to one because it is very entertaining. You're able to meet the wrestlers. The type of moves that they do inside the ring is very athletic, and they'll, if you're sitting in the front row, they'll end up falling in your lap. All type of craziness. Somebody could get hit with a water. Somebody get put through a table, slam in the head with a chair. Crazy stuff happens.
Y'all remember that first show when the kid threw the chair at the dude?
Oh yes, I do remember that.
Actually threw a chair from the crowd.
I didn't. All I saw was the chair went flying.
Hey, you remember for not retaliating.
Commended for that.
You remember when JB fall in Therese lap?
She still remembers that.
She still remembers that. I do think the government should take a little more initiative into different sports that happens in the world and bring it to the Bahamas, because then I think they've put a lot of money into boxing, and the boxing ring is the wrestling ring. I mean, come on,
Yeah, I agree because at least for over here, we know that there's a lot of wrestling fans over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine a small child goes to one of these wrestling shows over here and he like really enjoys it. Next thing you know, he wants to actually start doing it. Okay. Now, if we have like a practice facility or something here for that, they could learn the different moves and all that right here. And then they could end up going to the States or wherever to do different matches with different promotions, because that's what happens for wrestlers. Wrestlers get booked everywhere around the world,
and it's a lot of promotions. There's a lot of wrestling schools in the world, especially in America. So,
see, and I know like wrestling is like a niche thing, But like, we have like people all over the world who is like musicians and stuff like that, where we don't
Yeah.
really. And then it's only if someone tell us is that we would know that's them. But
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
like we have people in like the NBA, we have people in the NFL, we have people in MLB,
MLB.
obviously.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like any additional thing to where people could get out and make it, but still represent the Bahamas is always a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause it's like,
It's always a good thing.
like any more avenues that we could have to where people could be successful is always welcome. Because we got like boxing gyms, we have MMA fighting gyms, we can get we can get a wrestling training gym.
Get some wrestlers
Yeah.
in there. You never
Yeah,
know.
man.
You never know. We might have the next Roman Reigns or Trish Stratus right here in the Bahamas. So
You never know.
You know.
You never know. Okay, guys, that is the end of the episode.
Woo!
Hey,
Thank
just remember.
Woo! Pyro again.
Just remember. Just remember.
Boom, more pyro.
Kicking
Thank you
someone in
guys
the
for
butt
hanging with us. Make
is a
sure
legal
like,
move in a street fight.
subscribe, and follow, and make sure comment your hot takes. Yep, and definitely share. Follow us on all social medias. You know,
Not
we on
tag
Facebook,
on the main event.
Instagram, Twitter,
Yes, sir.
all that stuff. TikTok.
I'll say again, share. I
Yes.
appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys.
Please share. Like and comment, please.